Welcome back to Everyday Eats with Michele. Today, we're going to be making one of my all-time favorite pasta salads. We even have a special guest stopping by, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's get started. You'll want to start by making your pasta. Package directions say to cook it about 12 minutes to reach al dente. I tend to check it a few minutes before that just to make sure I'm not overcooking the pasta. You do not want mushy pasta in a pasta salad. While the pasta is cooking, let's take care of our veggies and cheese. First up, the tomatoes. You're going to want to cut your tomatoes into quarters, remove the seeds, and then dice them. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and put the tomatoes in a medium bowl and set it off to the side. Moving on to the cheese. Fresh mozzarella cheese. This is an 8-ounce ball of cheese. You could use more if you want to, or less, or you can leave it out altogether. I do that when I make the salad for my mom because she just doesn't like cheese. You're going to slice your cheese, cut it into strips, and then cube it. Then you can go ahead and add your cheese to the bowl with the tomatoes. At this point, you can add a 1/4 cup of olive oil and a 1/4 teaspoon each of sea salt and black pepper. Give it a good stir to get it all combined. Put it off to the side and let that just hang out, and we're going to move on to the asparagus. I've got 1 pound of asparagus. First thing we need to do is remove the tough ends. You can either use a knife to cut them off, or you can do like I'm doing here and use the bend and snap method. Once you've done that, you're going to want to cut your asparagus into 1-inch pieces. Once your asparagus is all cut up, we're going to cook it using the pasta water. We only want to leave it in for a few minutes. We want it to cook through, but we don't want it to get mushy. So when you have about 2 minutes left on your pasta cooking time, add your asparagus to the pot. You'll know it's done when it starts to turn a brighter shade of green. Drain your pasta and asparagus. Add them right back in the same pot you cooked them in. Now you can add your tomato mixture to your pasta and asparagus. Give it a good stir to make sure everything is combined. Your cheese might get a little bit melty here. If you don't want that to happen, I would leave the mozzarella separate and add it in at the end once your pasta has cooled a little bit. And there you have it, our super simple pasta salad. Full of flavor, quick, easy to make. I mean, realistically, in the time it takes you to make the pasta, you can have everything else all ready to go. This salad is perfect as is. You could also add some protein to it to make it a more complete meal. You could serve it as a side dish. Perfect for picnics. If you're like me, I like to plan ahead on a Sunday and make a big batch of something and then not have to worry about what I'm going to eat for lunch the next couple days when I have to get up really early. Drop us a comment down below. Let us know how you liked it. Did you use it for a picnic? Did you make a big batch for yourself to take to work like I do? Let us know. As always, the full recipe will be on our blog. Link will be down in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time.